So first question I got to dive in is, what's a tardigrade? Can you tell us
So
about that?
a tardigrade is a microscopic animal and it can live in any kinds of conditions, crazy stuff. We thought the cockroach was the most resilient, but it's actually the tardigrade. They found them in the moose on the moon. They found them in subarctic conditions. And, back when the origin of this, pseudo mascot, if you would, as a metaphor versus the unicorn, came to Elliot and I back around COVID when everything was shutting down. And, the game seems to be changing and the whole landscape was in movement. Tectonic plates were shifting about how business was done, interactions. And we really looked for a metaphor to kind of embrace what the qualities of success were going to be for a brand that sometimes surviving was thriving. And then when he did a little research, the tardigrade popped up as one of the most resilient organisms that we come across. And they've popped up in cultural media now more and more. As soon as you kind of start saying something energetically, you start seeing it more, right? And we started
Yeah.
seeing articles and everything about it, and it caught on because Elliot is a well-known person in this industry and respected and appreciated. And so, he would weave this into conversations as kind of like not a unicorn, a tardigrade, and what are those qualities of that? And then he had a lot of content that went out about espousing what those qualities were. So it's continued on since that time and really resonates with a lot of people in the industry.